It's Friday.
Yay.
Super excited, Sunnies. Welcome to Freak Show Friday. We have a jam-packed weekend in town. I know we've got the jailbreak, we've got Ancient City Kids Day, and we've got an extraordinary event to talk about too with the Junior Service League. I'm really excited to get into that conversation. But good morning, Sunshine Nation. How is everybody doing today? Buckle up and grab your cold brew because today's show is firing on all cylinders. We've got trucks, we've got trails, we've got elephants, and we've got integrity on the line, and we're rolling into the sunny sunshine. Jeez. Let's turn it over to the queen of the sunny snack scene, Mel. What's on the agenda today, babes?
Well, today we have Baby Bell.
Okay, yeah.
White cheddars.
Baby Bell, little.
Brought to you by White Cheddars.
Delicious.
Okay, Captain Sunny. Today's show is juicier than a Florida orange.
Okay.
We're kicking it off with Kara and
Cara.
Cara and Tara. I said it totally wrong. From the Junior Service League, giving us all the reasons why you should touch some trucks this weekend. It's funny because I said their names should rhyme and then I messed it up.
And that's exactly what I told you not to do. Yes.
I did it.
But this is why we love our show, because it's not perfect, because don't let being good be the enemy of perfection. Okay, so the ladies of the JSL are showing us that horsepower, heart, and what community can really look like. And then we've got a story that's literally groundbreaking. St. John's hydrant crater that turned chaos into a small community. But I love how the community rallied on this sinkhole that just happened. Yep.
Oh, plus a fiery courtroom comeback. The former fire chief who just won big in court. And let's just say, justice was served hotter than a 5-alarm chill.
Yeah, if anybody knows him, just ask him because he owes me $5. Speaking of hot, we're also heading global. Scientists have just saved elephants from a deadly virus. This is a really great story. Finally, some good news that makes your heart patter, right?
Then we're slam dunking it into scandal with an NBA story that's got betting, betrayal, and big name drama. I was watching this last night.
I put it in here because I knew you were.
I got big thoughts.
And we'll
Shocker.
also lighten the mood with Mel's New Wave Nostalgia playlist. And your Hey Girl horoscopes will finish out the week this week. And we've got a brand new 1-star Yelp review. I can't wait to read this Karen's tragic story.
Oh, I can't wait either. Exactly. And we're bringing trucks, the tunes, the tea, and the truth, all with the letter T today.
I love it.
All before your second sip of coffee.
That's because it's fierce, it's fresh, and of course, it's Sunny TV, and we are live from the Black Box at Limelight Theater. It's Sunny TV.
Jazz hands.
I love it. And a quick word from our booze over at the Bailey Group and Steve Chapman's All American Air.
Be ready for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind you deserve. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800.
Hi, I'm Steve Chapman, owner of All American Air Conditioning and Heating. For over 40 years, we've been serving St. Augustine and the surrounding areas. We're the largest HVAC dealer in St. Johns County, providing high-quality service and products. With courteous technicians responding to your HVAC needs, our expertise will give you confidence in your investment. Family-owned All American Air Conditioning, voted Best of St. Augustine for more than 20 years running.
Big shout out to Christine Chapman,
Yes.
active sustainer of the Junior Service League. This is an exciting conversation that we're going to get into. But also exciting is Mel's accurate or inaccurate weather report. Who knows what she's going to say today?
You be the judge. Well, today it's thunder, lightning, and bad decisions.
Oh.
Except it's not going to thunder or lightning. But
Okay.
It's the weekend, so there probably will be some bad decisions.
Okay.
All right, end of the week's looking rowdy, friends. Storms, there's that Hurricane Melissa out there floating around.
Yeah, but she's way down.
But she went over by Haiti, and she's hovering over there. So Haiti.
I heard
get
Jamaica
ready.
Me Crazy is going to
Yeah,
get a
Jamaica
little.
might get some. But
Yeah.
I hope everybody was so excited when they woke up this morning. I know I was. So today, I woke up and it was 58 degrees.
It was a beautiful dog walk
great.
morning, yes.
Today's going to be a high of 77, but it's going to feel about like 80-ish. Winds are northeast at 13 miles an hour. Wind gusts are at 28 miles an hour, and the humidity, you guys, only 60%.
No, I liking that.
Yes,
That's
and
perfect.
are you ready for tonight?
Yeah.
Guys, it's going to get down to 63 degrees. So it's perfect weather to come out to the Zone Cheer All-Stars Trunk or Treat, 5:30 to 7:30. Let's just say there are going to be some amazing food trucks. All the teams have decorated a vehicle with their theme. The coaches, we even have one. But
How many
best
teams?
part, I think there's 12 participating.
Wow, that's fun. And we also have our buddy Caleb from
Yes,
Black
it's gonna be a
Diamond.
surprise.
He's going to be there. No, I don't know if you saw my story this morning. He's actually posted how cool he tricked out the bus
Yeah,
to
Jeff
make it
shared
a
it.
haunted experience. He's also doing a little bit of a contest too, like Willy Wonka style is what I'm going to say. But it's going to be amazing. So show up and show out at Zone Cheer
But
tonight.
the best part about the Trunk or Treat, proceeds from the Trunk or Treat, when the kids go in to do the open gym, we're donating proceeds to Tailwaggers Charitable Foundation.
Yes, yeah, I
If you
love
have any
that.
dog items or you just want to come out and donate, you can do that too. So 5:30 to 7:30. We'll see you later.
So the extraordinary thing about Tail Waggers Charitable Foundation is we give benefit and enrichment to dogs that aren't going to be adopted right away. Some are missing an eye, some are missing a tail, some have behavioral disorders. We get those professionals in to take care of them and make sure that they have love too. So that's what I love about this foundation because, yeah, anybody can get the cute little puppies that you see and that you adopt, but some of them are just missing so much in life, and so that's why we swoop in, and that's why supporting Tail Waggers is incredible. You can always go to tailwaggersfl.com. I have a birthday fundraiser on my personal page going for Tail Waggers, so yeah, just give a little heart and give some dogs some love. Speaking of love, we have the local music report to make you proud, Sonnies. Hum it, strum it, just hum it down. I did that all wrong. Strum it, drum it, hum it down. There we go.
It's Friday.
It's Friday, and I'm tongue-tied, but here we go. We've got Nathan Allen at the Milltop Tavern at noon, Greg Johnson at the Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's at 1, Babe Honey at Bin 39 Wine Bar at 1 o'clock, Alexis Paramus at La Cocina at 1 o'clock. Heather Craig, she's touring. I love her at Trade Winds Lounge. We'll see her at Santa's on the Loose, 1 o'clock p.m. Greg Johnson at Backyard Island Cafe. He must be on a world tour because he's
know.
also...
He's all over the place.
I know. And Ken Johnson Blues Ensemble. Oh, this is tonight too. The St. Benedict the Moor. This is an incredible blues festival starting tonight, 4 o'clock p.m. Our homie Damon Slaughter, amazing dude, Bin 39 Wine Bar, 4 o'clock p.m. He's our local Shawn Mendes. I'm just going to say it. He's such a great dude.
And he's so nice.
Big heart, big love. He's amazing. John Q at the Milltop Tavern at 4:30. Thick and Thin String Band at Marina Munch at 5. Mark Hart at Trade Winds Lounge at 5.
I love when you do that.
New Guys on the Dock at Beaches Villano. Nice to see them on the list tonight at 5 o'clock. Chilacala at Funkadelic Food Shack. I know.
So funny.
5:30 p.m. Not to be confused with Cholula. They're Chalakia. Duffy Bishop Band is also going to be at the St. Benedict the Moor at 6 o'clock. Heather Gregg, she's on a world tour. Two Creeks Bar and Grill at 6 o'clock. Palmetto Pickers, we love them. Big shout out to Palmetto Pickers. DJ's Clam Shack at 6. Mark Evans at the Guy Harvey Resort at 6 o'clock. Burn Unit, Prohibition Kitchen at 6. Jim Lamb making another comeback at Oasis at 6. Paper City Hustlers, if you know, you know. They are amazing.
I love them.
Me too, one of my favorite bands
So
in
good.
town. They're playing at Michael Lugo's Pesca at 6 o'clock. Brian Rowland at Pusser's Bar and Grill at 6 o'clock. Rob Peck at Tide's Oyster Company at 6. We also have Taylor Roberts, La Cocina at 7. Oh, our girlfriends, there they are. Bad Dog Mama at Pierre's Pub. We love them at 7 o'clock. Boogie Freaks at Arnold's Lounge. That's always a good time at Arnold's, 7 o'clock p.m. Make sure you have hand sanitizer. Mean Mary, Cafe 11. She sounds like somebody I want to go to a concert and see. Mean Mary, love her.
She's going to sit next to me.
Yeah, exactly. 8 o'clock p.m. Matt Wilson at Cortese's Bistro at 8. Cottonmouth, Trade Winds Lounge at 8:30. Honey Moo Moonshine at the Milltop Tavern at 9. And finishing it off tonight is Versatile at Prohibition Kitchen at 10. I dare anybody, any local out there that can hit up all these concerts, that would be an amazing feat to go to, right? All right, Sonnies, I am super excited to get into this interview. Today we have Cara and Tara from the Junior Service League of St. Augustine, an incredible organization of women dedicated to empowering our community through service, volunteerism, and philanthropy. They are here to introduce us to the JSL's legacy of giving back and sharing the excitement about the return of Feel the Wheels 2025. This is a free, family-friendly Touch a Truck event that gets kids and grown-ups to explore the vehicles and keep our community rolling. It's such an incredible moment. We've got to rally and support the Junior Service League of St. Augustine. Ladies, welcome to Sunny TV.
Thank you.
Yes, super excited. So, President Cara, can you please talk to us what the Junior Service League is and what do you guys do?
The Junior Service League, I'm the 91st president. We've been around in
Holy
St.
moly.
Augustine since 1934.
This is amazing.
It's awesome, and we've evolved throughout the years, but right now we're more than 48 women from a variety of backgrounds that come together really to make sure that we're supporting the nonprofits in St. Augustine and St. Johns County as a whole, and we have fun while we're doing it. Between philanthropy events and social events, it's just a blast.
I love that. And I love what you guys do because you really, truly do inspire, and you're also part of that pulse of philanthropy in our town, which is super awesome. Tara, how did you become involved with the Junior Service League?
Well, so I moved here 2 years ago. I wanted to get into the community, and I'd heard about the Junior League before. I used to live in Seattle, Washington. We had a Junior League. Ours wasn't so much service, it was more social, with a little sprinkling of service. So when I found out this one was way more service related, I decided to check it out. Fell in love with them. Here I am.
Amazing. And Cara, you were talking about that, you know, you guys do help a lot of different nonprofits in town. You guys have such a rich history of doing that. Can you talk a little bit about some of the organizations you support?
Sure. So 2 of our projects are our legacy projects. St. Augustine really knows the history that we have with the lighthouse.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So
You guys literally saved the lighthouse.
Literally saved it in the 80s and 90s. And that is all the women in the Junior Service League that saw the opportunity there. They got permits, they cleaned the area, they worked with the Coast Guard, they got funding, and now it's a multi-million-dollar property and business. It's amazing. And we still have the connection between having the lighthouse every year there, having our Lighthouse 5K.
Oh, that's right.
I know. Next February in 2026 will be our next one. We're super excited about that. And then we volunteer and help out the Lighthouse when they have events. They've got a luminary night that's in December, and we bake goods and bring them and have fun.
So what kind of experience do you have to become a member?
No experience. You have to be over the age of 25 and a woman.
Awesome.
That's it.
I love it.
We take if you look at who's in the league, we have lawyers and therapists and moms and teachers and doctors. There's just such a great cross-section of St. Johns County of who we are. And the only thing that we ask is that the people that come together really want to make St. Johns County and St. Augustine in particular better.
That's amazing. That's super amazing. You know, Sunny TV has the extraordinary opportunity of partnering with St. Johns County, and we are going to be the official media partners for St. Johns County Day coming up in 2026.
That's
So
amazing.
yeah, I would love to connect you guys with Commissioner Arnold and seeing how we can get some of the beautiful JSL energy into this incredible moment that's going to happen in Tallahassee and showing how amazing our town is. This is going to be so much fun. But I'm going to pivot over to Tara really quick. What do you think is a unique trait of the JSL that brings people together? What does that camaraderie look like?
You know, that's an interesting question, actually. I mean, for me, it was the fact that, like I said, I didn't know anybody when I moved here. And so it was a really great way to meet some other women in the community that were essentially my age. Because, you know, I didn't know what to expect when I moved here, and they just kind of embraced me, let me be a part of this, and then there's tons of things to do, tons of opportunities to get involved in the community. One thing I really like is that it's not so specific to one certain thing. Like, an organization will be like, hey, we need some volunteers, and they'll be like, cool, let's do that. So I've been able to do a whole lot of different things within JSL that I would have never even known existed.
Is it fair to say it's like a sisterhood?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, to some degree. I don't want it to seem like, you know, it's, you know, only us. No one's allowed to be in
True.
in it.
Yeah.
It's not
Yes.
like, you know, exclusive. I mean, we are very open to everyone.
Love that.
You know, so we're always trying to meet other women. We have events to bring other women in to, you know, meet us and kind of socialize and get to know like what we're about. So it is very inclusive.
So let's say Coach Mel over here wants to be a part of the Junior Service League. Can she just be the president all of a sudden?
Yeah, can I just be the president?
Well, we'd like you to first start off with coming to our prospective member meeting. The next one is on November 4th at the Bog Brewery.
Oh, that's perfect.
So
right down the street
come
from
and
me.
have a beer
Uh-huh.
and chat with us, get to learn a little bit about what we do. And then, yes, jump in. You have 1 year as being a provisional member.
Okay.
So that's sort of like learning all the different
Everything.
nonprofits that we
What is
help.
what is the process like when you're a new member or what did you say?
Provisional.
Provisional.
Yeah, so it's
I'm
1
on
year that
probation.
you kind of learn. It's not really probation. It's more like we're on probation for you. So you get to sort of like
Oh.
check us out. Like, do we meet
Okay.
what you need?
So I get to judge you.
Yeah. Hopefully kindly.
Well, I coach competitive cheerleading,
Yeah,
so
she
gets
my world
competitive.
is based on being judged. They're looking for
Yes.
what you're doing wrong. So
My daughter was a competitive cheerleader for a long
really,
time.
so you
Yeah.
understand my world.
Yeah, over at the Zone.
Oh
That's
my
where I
gosh!
coach.
That's
Wait, tell me your daughter's name.
Maggie Seifert, redhead.
Oh my God,
Yes.
how are you? You
We'll
guys,
check in later.
I
amazing.
cannot even.
Listen, we love Zone Cheers
We'll
so
chat
much.
later.
This is so good. But let's actually pivot over and talk about this event that you have going on this weekend. Feel the Wheels.
Feel the Wheels, yeah. And this year we're so excited. It's the first year we're making it completely free to the public. When we brought it back right after COVID, it was a $2 entry, and that was great. But we really felt this year we had the opportunity. We were given a grant from the Hale Foundation in honor of one of our active sustainers, Tara Regan. And it was like, do whatever can be the most good. And we
Extraordinary.
decided the best good that we could do was to make Feel the Wheels free.
Okay.
And so we've got completely free. We've got a couple of really great sponsors, Bozard Ford, who
Of course.
always steps
Tried
up.
and
That
true.
is great.
Oh my gosh, $1,000 to help us out to make
Amazing.
sure that, you know, we've got what we need, that we've got events there. We've got bounce houses for the kids. The Pedro Menendez dance team is coming to help us do hair tinsel for the girls.
Stop it.
So amazing. And then we've got food trucks. We've got Hippie Chicks coming, and we've
So
got
good.
the Spanish American food truck, so you
Love
get a
it.
little taco.
A little
with
flair.
your
Well, it's
sorbet.
Hispanic Heritage Month, so that's perfect. I love that.
It is good. And then, of course, we couldn't do it without the support of the St. John Sheriff's County Office.
Yeah, absolutely.
They bring such a variety of vehicles for us, and then we also have like bucket trucks and flatbeds, and a vintage tractor this
Oh,
year.
I wouldn't be mad if there was a flatbed truck there. I would not be mad about that.
That would be okay with me too.
So Tara, how many years have you been a part of Feel the Wheels? Like, have you seen it grow over time?
So this is my second year. I was provisional last year, so I actually just attended the event and was one of the volunteers.
And she's already chairing it.
So yeah, this year I'm a co-chair. I think really my biggest portion is going to be day of. Jessica Gale is also one of our other co-chairs. Unfortunately, she is traveling right now, but she really like jumped in and did a lot of the like work to get us to where we're at, along obviously with Cara. So yeah, it's going to be amazing. I'm excited. You know. So.
Wait, so you got started with them, and now you're already
Yeah.
running
A
an event.
chair.
Yeah.
Told
Yeah.
you.
Like you
Oh.
said, could you
What
be
do
president?
the chairs look like? Do the chairs look like? I'm just kidding.
What do the chairs look like?
They're fancy, like
They're
this.
all stunning.
Tell us about the touch a truck.
Yeah.
I want to know more about this.
Yeah. So talk about the extraordinary. I know you, we talked about the tractors and some of the things, but like how important. I mean, I didn't realize when because we've had this conversation multiple years now, and I didn't realize how important it is for kids to see these kind of really cool vehicles.
It's really cool on a couple of different tracks. First of all, every kid loves a construction vehicle, loves to be able to see a police car and the lights and sirens and all the fun. But it's also being able to meet the service people that are doing those things. And so those kids being able to have the opportunity to talk to a police officer or talk to a fireman or talk to an EMT is kind of really valuable
And you
for our
kind
community.
of like take that stigma away of fear.
Oh yeah,
You know, because
definitely.
now I would feel more comfortable as a kid because I know I went to touch
Yep.
a truck and I know I see these incredible, energetic, and lovely officers
Yep.
and or first
Oh my
responders.
God, I bet Sandy's going to be there.
Oh, I wonder.
The therapy dog, the sheriff's office. Have you met Sandy yet?
We have met Sandy.
She has a coloring book. And
I did not know
she
that
has her
part.
own stuffed animal.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And we've got a school bus.
Oh.
St. Johns County, the
That is so
school
cool.
district is bringing us a school bus.
I love that.
I know.
We
Super
might have
fun.
a helicopter.
One of and you just said
I know.
helicopters.
We might weather dependent.
Oh, okay.
Weather dependent.
Okay.
They bring in
Right.
a chopper. Very exciting.
Very
Shoppa.
cool.
My mom makes a helicopter sound. She used to do it when we were little.
Ladies, one of the most extraordinary vignettes of this event is the quiet hour.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that?
Sure. So from 10 to 11 o'clock, all the vehicles are there, but there's no sirens. There's no loud noises. The DJ is quiet because it's really important that kids and adults who have just a lot of sensory overload going on and needing a little bit of quiet time or being able to see those things without sirens and horns and everything first. You get that chance to sort of like walk around and see everything.
Yeah.
That's so, I think that's amazing that you guys are doing that and you recognize that because a lot of places when they have festivals with kids and stuff, they don't take that into consideration. And it's nothing, I'm not saying anything bad about anybody's
True.
Nope.
festivals, I'm not. But I think that's one of the reasons that makes your event so unique and specific. That it really is inclusive to everybody.
That's definitely what JSL stands for is being inclusive, and a bunch of us are moms and definitely want to make sure that everybody wants to come and attend and be there.
So Tara, what do you hope that families will take away from all the great moments of Feel the Wheels?
Honestly, I think we just want to have a really great weekend for families to come together, spend time with their kids, be a part of the community, and just really connect with other families and, enjoy a nice sunny day.
Yeah. Unity and peace is really like a wonderful topic these days.
As simplistic as
so
it is,
nice.
that's all I could really ask for, right?
So where are the grounds? Like where can families check this out?
Mall 2121. So those of us that have been here a long time, the old Ponce Mall.
By my house.
Yeah.
Yes.
I live
Old
down
Ponce
there in
Mall.
the shores.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we're in, when you come into the parking lot, we're to the left-hand side where the church parking lot area is. Belks will still be open and
Okay, great.
functioning. But we're on the other side, and we take over that whole parking lot section.
So my mom is in comments right now. So Belks is still open.
Belks is
Yes.
still open.
Susan,
Yes.
when you come next, you can still go.
You can
'cause
still go to
Susan
the
loves
Belks. She
But
loves
you can
the
go to
Belks.
Belks and then
And
come
then
over
come
and
to
visit us.
festival.
That's absolutely
Yes, I
perfect.
love this.
Talk about times. Talk about if what families should prepare before they go.
So we open at 10, and we'll be open until 2. From 10 to 11, like we said, is the quiet hour. After that, we've got the bounce houses, we've got food trucks, we've got lots of vehicles, lots of educational tents. The Lighthouse is going to be there, obviously, doing a STEM
Oh, cool.
activity
That's
for kids,
cool.
which is a lot of fun. And we've got a couple of other vendors that'll be there. That'll be great, that people just get to have a good time. We also have a raffle table this year, which is fun. And everybody, you don't even have to buy a raffle ticket. You just get a raffle ticket for showing up and coming in. And you could win a whole bunch of really cool prizes, which is neat. And that's it. 2 o'clock, we wrap up. Go and have the rest of your day. I hear there's another festival going on the same day with the Ancient City Kids Fest. You can go there
Yes.
afterwards.
Yeah,
Exactly.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
And
It's
listen,
a great day for kids.
parents need to get them tired, right? You got to get those kids tired
Yes.
so they
And
can
then
take a nap.
the best
Yeah.
part is, parents buy these Halloween costumes. Let them wear them to all these festivals this weekend. Like,
Yes.
get that money's worth because
Yeah.
things are not that cheap anymore.
Amazing. Ladies, thank you so much. How can people
you.
find out more information about the Junior Service League, and how can people sign up?
So definitely go to our website, jslofstaugustine.org. You're able to see a lot of the activities we do and the events. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We've got an incredible communications team this year that's been putting out some really fun reels and videos. And then come to our event if you're interested. We're going to be at the Bog Brewery on the 4th, and just learn a little bit more about JSL. If you're interested in sponsoring any of our events,
Cool.
definitely reach out to us. Nikki Pontello will be the president for next year. She's already knee deep into getting her year together and ready.
Exciting.
So we're so grateful. St. Augustine as a community and as a village, really, there couldn't be any more faithful giving than what happens in this
Absolutely.
community. I've lived in lots of different places here for the last dozen years or so, and it's just amazing to see the way that the community comes together to give and to be together.
I love that. And I love this conversation. Tara, if there's someone watching right now, I know you're on year 2, but they're on the fence. They're like, I don't know if I have the time to sign up for JSL. I don't know if I have the energy. What would you say to that potential member?
It's funny you say that because I was just talking to her about that outside.
Oh.
Because this year for me has been a little chaotic just in life. And so I still was able to make my hours just by doing lots of things. I mean, like, you know, the Lighthouse literally gave us little flyers to fold, and we get hours for that because it's still community service. And so it's really easy to make your hours. I mean, obviously you can do as much as you want. You can do everything, but you don't have to. You just, you know, be a part of
Do you guys
it.
have snacks at your meetings?
Yes.
We
have dinner.
What do you mean?
We come together.
Full
That's the
dinner.
whole idea.
What kind of dinner are we talking?
We had tacos last time.
So the idea is that when we have our meetings, you're really going to break bread. You're going to be together as a community. So some of those dinners are catered, and some of them we cook ourselves.
She
and bring
said
in.
my magic word, bread.
No, that's it.
Yes.
Ladies,
The
thank you so
flatbread.
much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time. This is awesome. We're going to continue having conversations with the Junior Service League because we're going to be talking about that 5K. So we'll get you on the books again.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for being
you.
here. So special. Friends, make sure you're following the Junior Service League. And we're going to have a quick word from our booze over at Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance.
Maritime Vibe Check!
Fresh version.
When the lights come on and the magic begins,
There's a crew behind the scenes that always wins.
Maritime Creative, they set the stage.
From sound to lights to video waves.
Big show, small space, doesn't matter a bit.
They show up, they glow up, they make it all lit.
No panic, no chaos, just smooth, clean flow.
They take a wild idea and make it glow.
Need a vibe, they build it.
Have a dream, they get it.
From spark to spotlight, they never forget it.
I trust them, I love them, they come on through.
Maritime Creative, that's the real stuff, boo.
So if you want your moment to rise and shine,
Call the crew that always gets it right every time. It's Maritime. Got gold? Got silver? Got a drawer full of what even is this? Then it's time to cash in with Flashes and Brilliance, Northeast Florida's most trusted gold buyers. They're not just buying gold, they're buying silver, rare coins, fine watches, estate jewelry, and all the sparkle you forgot you had. Don't just sit on your treasure. Turn it into cash today. Call John and Steph, the pros who make it easy. 904-540-7617. It's fast, it's friendly, it's Flashes and Brilliance, because your buried treasure belongs in your bank account.
All right, Flashes and Brilliance. Yeah, this is the time. And if you are sitting on gold or silver coins, they definitely are the coin specialists of Northeast Florida. They'll come to you, so it'll keep it nice and secure. But I know a lot of Sunnies out there, and thank you so much for giving a call to Steph and John, because they truly are. They have a big heart of this community, and it's awesome. So yeah, if you're sitting on any treasure, you might as well turn it into cash now. This is the time.
Flashes and Brilliance, I have to tell you guys, they will go to you. So my friend Jess reached out to Stephanie and John.
Yep.
And John went to her house and they talked. And Jess said, I learned so much about coins.
Yeah.
They had coins. So Jess was like, this was amazing. It was so educational and I learned. So not only they are there every step of the way, and they are so talented and so smart. So reach out to them, guys. Let's do it.
Loving that, and loving this event at Limelight Theater, this opening night to Our Town tonight. This is written by Thornton Wilder. This masterpiece isn't just a play, it's a reminder of the everyday magic that surrounds us. We follow the lifetime residents of Grover's Corners as they live, love, and lose, and ultimately reflect on what truly, truly means to love life. So why wouldn't they want to miss it?
So it truly opens your heart. It invites laughter, nostalgia, and yes, of course, a few tears. So in your pocketbook with your snacks, put your tissues.
This is a play for Susan. Mom would love this play.
My mother would love
yeah.
this too. They go together.
Right.
That's true.
It creates connection,
Yes.
right? It's
Yeah.
whether you're a lifelong St. Augustine local or visiting for the weekend, Our Town speaks a universal language for our community and belonging.
But it also offers a fresh perspective in our fast-paced world. The play slows it down and shows us how precious each moment really is. Gather your friends, your family, or your favorite Sunny and make it a night at the Limelight. There's something beautiful about being reminded that everything we do, everyone we love, everyday ordinary things matter.
Yes.
So grab your seats. You can go to Limelight, go to their website and get your tickets. And I'll tell you, in the last month and a half, we've been to 3 productions here so far.
Yep.
Guys, there's not a bad seat in this house. And
Honestly,
the
yeah.
performers, the actors, out of control good.
Yep.
So good.
Yeah, I tagged Limelight into the comments, Sunny. So if you want to buy tickets or find out more information about the cast, it's all right there on their socials. Hey, Epicure is doing a Thanksgiving food drive that we need to rally around. Just because I want to shout this out now, so that if you are going to the Publix or the Winn-Dixies or the Aldis, if you see that buy one get one, now is the time to be able to stock up so that we can support some of these incredible food organizations like Epicure. They're spreading kindness this Thanksgiving by collecting food donations to help local families enjoy a warm and abundant holiday meal. You can drop off your donations on or before November 12th. Mel, what's that address?
It's 45 Durban Pavilion Drive, Suite 101 in St. John's, Florida. That's up 32259. So go all the way down US 1. Don't get on 95. Okay, it's up in that neck of the woods. So things they need box stuffing mix, instant mashed potatoes, canned green beans, canned corn, canned yams or canned sweet potatoes, box dessert mixes, cranberry sauce in the can. That's my favorite cranberry sauce.
Oh, so you don't like the actual...
I don't like the homemade one. I've had I've had like 5 different people like, no, you'll like mine and they'll make it.
You don't
The
like?
canned one still wins.
Because
for me.
I do. I put a little bit of orange zest in mine.
Maybe I haven't tried yours then.
Oh, you won't like it.
Probably not, but that's okay. It has nothing to do with you. I just like the can.
So you can go and donate some over at Epic. Again, what was that address?
The address is 45 Durban Pavilion Drive, Suite 101, up in St. John's, zip code 32259. You can do it now, on or before November 12th.
Yeah, and I'm sure, Sonny's, if you can't make it up there, you can always drop it off over at the Epicure facility. I think they're still over on 16. All right, let's get into some of these local stories. Oh, this is actually a fear. I don't know if you guys know what a sinkhole is.
Yep, that's one of my actual irrational fears.
Right. How about this? A quiet St. John Street turns into a watery crater size of a small swimming pool when a driver crashes into a fire hydrant, creating a massive 40-foot wide by 10-foot deep sinkhole. The neighborhood was essentially trapped and cut off from the world, but by sunrise the next day, crews had done their magic, hauling limestone and pumping out water and restoring the road. One local resident even stepped up not to complain, but to publicly thank the team. That's what turning chaos into community is all about. It's fast, it's gritty, and it's full of heart.
Guys, the incident happened in the Mill Creek Estates neighborhood after a vehicle struck a fire hydrant. Guys, let's pay attention when we're driving.
Thank you, Captain Obvious,
You're
for that
welcome.
PSA.
Well,
yeah.
we also have to put on laundry detergent. Don't eat this. So I
Hey,
think we need
mistakes
some
happen.
PSAs.
I mean, people sneeze,
I
people
can't.
fart, and they just
Crews from the county's Public Works and Road and Bridges Department began work at 6 p.m. on Saturday and worked straight through the night and had the area reconnected by early Sunday morning. At the next county commission meeting, resident Charlie Hunt stood at the podium and gave a heartfelt shout out to the crews.
That's cool.
Rare is public praise, and it seldomly comes from community people.
I know, it's
So,
important.
I'll tell you what, I believe that in the line of coaching,
Look, Angie had a sinkhole that happened in her backyard when she was
Angie,
13.
this is like my fear.
I
I'm gonna
know.
be driving and going to a sinkhole.
I know, it's
I
crazy.
can't.
I know. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Well, good for that story.
And you know what? I'm glad that they got it taken care of fast. I'm glad to see our tax dollars going to good use.
I'm glad for justice being served on this next story.
Yeah.
Imagine being the guy who fights fires for a living and then you're suddenly asked to resign. Told your years of service don't really count and you find yourself out of a job. That's exactly what happened in St. Johns County, unfortunately. After a fiery 3-day trial, a jury awarded former Fire Chief Scott Bullard a cool $550,000, ruling that the county had breached his contract. He claimed political motives and denial of his right to revert to his earlier position. Now the hot seat has cooled, but the sparks are obviously still smoldering.
When his request to return to his old position was denied, he filed a civil action in 2023.
So here's the deal. Like, okay, so they asked him to resign as the fire chief, and then he said, okay, fine, but could I step back into the role of what he was before? Still in leadership, but
no.
he's not the chief. And they said no to that.
Take a
and
hike.
that wasn't lawful. So I think now he's got, some restitution that's obviously coming forward. But that's a crazy story, and I'm really glad, because I do know Scott, and I do know he had a lot of heart and a lot of passion for what he did. So I'm sure it's controversial, but at the same time, you still gotta lead with you gotta give leaders the respect that they deserve.
So let me ask you this, in Sunny's too. Have any of you ever seen like someone challenge like a major power structure and win?
Not,
ever seen
I mean,
It
not
doesn't usually happen.
right, and you don't really see that happen often, because obviously it's always some sort of like premeditated, thought out moves going there. But what protections do you think that should be in place for leadership like this, so that they can't just walk in and be like, you're out? And who are they? Are they like the
I do
board?
feel like there should be more protections in place. However, here's the flip of the coin. Oftentimes you find, because we hear it on the news every day, we read about it on the interwebs, I feel like people sometimes that are in those positions of power, they abuse them, and then they don't get held responsible. So it's kind of like, where does that lie? I don't know.
Yeah, it's an interesting conversation. I really, truly do. But we're going to pivot over to say hello to our friends at Old Town Trolley. They're at the Jailbreak this weekend.
Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine history. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sites such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Guests can use their ticket all day for on and off reboarding. You got to check out hometownpass.com.
You guys love elephants?
Yes, I like them.
I love elephants too.
You know they run really fast?
Yes.
They do. They go very fast.
So get this, for years, one virus quietly killed more elephants than anything else. Then science stepped in and boom, it was defeated. The fatal foe of elephants is known as elephant endoclinic.
Great job. You
Thank you.
nailed it.
Also known as EEHV. Let me see if I can do it again. Elephant endotheliotropic.
Heliotropic.
Endotheliotropic.
Herpes virus.
Herpes virus. We did it. We did it, Booze.
That was easy.
And this virus finally met its match with a breakthrough vaccine. This isn't just good news, it's elephantastic
Oh,
news.
I love what you did there. EEHV has been responsible for countless elephant deaths, especially among babies.
Oh.
Researchers from the University of Surrey, Chester Zoo, and the UK's Animal and Planet Health Agency.
The UK doing
Go,
great things.
Rachel.
Wonderful country, the UK doing wonderful things for this world.
They developed a 2-dose vaccine that triggers a strong immune response in elephants with no harmful side effects reported. While this doesn't completely eradicate the virus yet, it marks a huge leap in conservation and gives hope to elephant herds both in the wild and in captivity.
Okay.
See, this is when I think science is cool.
I know, but it doesn't completely eradicate the disease. It marks a huge leap forward in conservation, but it also gives hope to elephant herds in both the wild and in captivity.
Yes.
Yes, wait, Ashim said something really,
yeah.
she said, the story reminds us that even the most powerful and silent threats can be defeated through focus, science, and compassion. It's a win for elephants, but also a symbol that what's possible when we hope and hard work collide. I love that. The new vaccine opens the door for protecting other endangered species, providing that innovation in wildlife medicine can ripple across the planet. So this is a really, really cool story, and I love seeing this positive moment, and especially elephants. Like, you know, a lot of them were being slaughtered for their tusks, the ivory tusks, which is also illegal to...
You know what I think is pretty great? I think it's great because so many animals are endangered and everything, and with all these poachers and the hunters and all this and that and the other. So the fact that science is stepping in to help these animals and make it so maybe they won't be extinct. Did you hear about the python situation in the Everglades?
No, what happened there?
So Burmese pythons are basically, they've taken over the Florida Everglades.
Okay.
So Governor Ron DeSantis just released a new statement that
Who?
the governor. He just released a statement and he did a news conference. He's allowing people to hunt them more because they do like a contest and all this to control the population. But he's partnered with several fashion designers, not him personally, but So these pythons, when they catch them, because they're invasive and they're killing things and they're destroying the ecosystem, fashion designers are going to then turn their skin into like pocketbooks and shoes and stuff.
Oh, I actually love that story. That's a great idea because
so-
that's where I think snakes belong, on my shoes and my belts, baby.
I agree. I hate snakes.
My neck, my back.
Stop. It is a morning show. But I heard that this morning. I thought that was interesting.
I love that. That's a really good story. I'm
Rachel
glad you
wants
put that.
us to do our British accents.
Okay, cheerio. Boom, game on. Integrity of the court? Not quite sure. Two high-profile NBA names just collided with the law, and in that case, this feels straight out of a crime thriller. This story is crazy bonkers. So the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers and the guard for the Miami Heat were arrested in connection with a massive federal gambling scheme that involved rigged poker games and insider sports bets that tied to organized crime families. It's a scandal that shakes the NBA's foundation and reminds everyone that sometimes the biggest games aren't actually played on the court.
Nope. Phillips is accused of taking part in an illegal poker ring that allegedly used tampered equipment and was backed by major organized crime families. Rozier faces charges for allegedly sharing non-public game and injury information with gamblers and manipulating his own playing time to affect bets.
So they would make these bets if somebody was going to be injured, and then
would
they
share
would
the
get tens of
information.
thousands of dollars on the reward out. God, this
So,
is
but here's
dirty.
my thing. Okay. This stuff has been happening way before they got busted.
Yeah.
So this tells me somebody on the inside of this operation.
The
was like,
players. I bet you it's some
they
players.
ratted them out.
Yeah, I know that. I did hear this on CBS Morning News
Yes.
this morning that there was one player that that did get caught on this because he ended up making like 12 points in like the first quarter, and then mysteriously his
none.
foot hurt, and then he was out of the game. But then that would like reward all these people that knew that he was going to have like a 12-point
Yeah.
spread. That's crazy.
And you know, shame on these athletes that do these things.
I mean, but
Like,
sometimes you never know what's going on, especially if these crime families are involved. We don't have to say the M word, but
No,
if
we're not.
the crime families are involved, that means that there could have been some bullying and some pressuring on them. So I don't know. I'm also have a sensitive ear for the athletes because sometimes they don't know what is going on.
well, and also too, you got to think, what's that one? Was he a basketball player or I don't remember? But his manager took his money. He's from another country. I believe he plays basketball. I'm not sure. But the manager actually
Baseball. No, I know
You
exactly.
know what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
yes,
and he took
yes.
millions of dollars from him, and
Yeah.
the guy had no idea because he trusted his manager. So shame on these people
Mm-hmm.
that are supposed to be helping these athletes and everything.
I know. Why you got to cheat?
Just don't be dirty.
Why you got to cheat? I don't like that.
No.
But I do have great expectations for all humanity.
You should be on Miss America.
Are looking for a company. I want people to have great expectations. We are a small family-owned brokerage. What that means is you get really personalized service and everything is very hands-on. You're not just getting tossed onto the MLS and crossing our fingers. We're very aggressive with our marketing. We're excellent with communication. We have a lot of amazing relationships in the community, so you're getting the advantages of all of those things.
So great question by RJ. How did it take so long to get caught? Because they had to actually make sure, they had to prove
to
it
get-
without a reasonable doubt. So
They had
that,
to
yeah.
gather the evidence and everything, which means then I wonder if whoever like ratted them out that this was happening went to the police and the police did like a sting operation.
And
or
they were like,
whatever.
I want immunity. That's what they do.
Probably.
That's how they like leverage, yeah.
Exactly. Dirty, dirty.
Dirty birdie. But what's clean and mean are these hey girl, hey horoscopes. We got Aquarius. So Barbara Jean, yes, I wore purple for you today, boo. We have Aquarius on deck and we have Pisces. Aquarius, the future isn't arriving, you're designing it. This week, you're avant-garde in thought and in silhouette. Try some Mugler sharp cuts and iridescent fabrics that scream innovation in purple. Cosmic Command, shock them with brilliance. Try a metallic clutch shaped like a star. Your affirmation is, I am vision, I am the revolution, and I am lighting. Raquel Smith said, you are not responsible for your first thought, but you are responsible for your second thought.
Oh, I like
Ooh,
this.
That's kind of spicy.
That's gonna be my new excuse to life. It was my second.
It was my second
It was my
thought.
first thought.
Right. Pisces, dreams drip off you like pearls. This week, you're ethereal, romantic, and unapologetically magical. Try an Elie Saab gown in flowing chiffon kissed with sequins. Dream it, design it, and deliver it is your cosmic command. You might want to get a beaded clutch that glimmers just like the moon, and you can get that at Moo Moo Vintage. I know
was
that
just
for sure.
thinking that they have one that I'm going to get.
I know.
Elizabeth is in comments. Elizabeth, I need to go get my pocketbook.
Yeah, and those
that
cute
bad.
earrings too. They were
know.
adorable. Hey, listen, your
Okay.
affirmation is I am the dream, I am creation, I am divine. Your quote is in the depth of winter, I finally learned that within me lay an invincible summer. Oh, that's kind of fun.
Here we
Kinda fun.
go. It's
Brr, brr,
Friday.
brr.
Brr, brr.
All
Here
right.
we go. Number 1.
Wait, what is the theme?
Oh, the theme is Neon Dreams and New Wave Queens.
I like it.
Do you notice I look taller than you today?
Huh? Yeah, that's funny. That's like the first time I've ever heard that before.
Yes.
So,
Don't you want
me,
me,
baby, don't you want me? Oh, oh, it's a great
Yes.
song, Human League.
And can't forget this one, Dancing
Dancing
with myself. Oh, dancing with myself.
Oh. You
And-
wanna dance and make a make romance, right?
Yep. And here's one that I'm not a fan of, but a lot of people like. Sweet
Dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I shadow the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. Oh, I love the
Yes.
rhythmic.
And here we go. Last one. Take
On me,
Take
on me, take me on. Yes, I love it. That was
Oh,
so
Lord.
fun. I love New Wave. That's
I
a good
did
one.
too. It's so fun. I forgot my keytar. Did you bring your synthesizer?
I know. All right, listen, I've got some 1-star Yelp reviews. We're going to be talking about this. Alexandra B, she put her name on it.
Oh, I'm going to be excited about this.
The
Here we go.
title of this one is called Bathroom Terror. Oh my goodness. One of my biggest fears as a public restroom user, who gives themselves the title of a public restroom user? Hi, my name is David, and I'm a public restroom user. Yeah. Is someone walking in on me? Makes sense. The bathrooms at the Third Degree Glass Factory escalate that fear times 10. The stalls are sliding doors with no locks.
Just hold it.
The entire time I was using the restroom, I was paranoid that someone was going to swing the stall and shutter it right open and
Get your girlfriend to hold the damn door. What kind of woman are you?
I don't want to be exposed in my vulnerable state. Who writes this on the internet? Oh my God. Along with the stall doors not having locks, the toilet paper was 2-ply and nearly, the paper was obviously way too thin. It took me about 24 squares to get that job done. Normally, I would give 3 stars for an experience like this, but the craftsmanship of the bathroom sinks is amazing. So I give this overall bathroom experience 1 star.
She likes the bathroom sinks.
That was it, apparently. Whew, she's winning.
Okay, but why not bring a friend with you to go to the bathroom to hold the door for you, or do what I do sometimes. If the lock doesn't work, hold it with your hand. You're hovering over the toilet anyway. You're not really sitting on it.
Hover around. Oh my
Yes.
God. All right, Bo, he says, honest yet concerning on this 1-star review. What does Bo say? He writes to this Chinese buffet. I ate there about 3 hours ago. Now I have diarrhea. As far as Chinese buffet goes, this one's pretty good. What? Why are we doing this?
And this is what's wrong with our country, people.
I'm saying 1-star reviews. We really need to examine these people.
Oh my
I
God.
feel like a wellness
I feel
check
like
needs
they're
to
going to
happen.
be the next political office holders.
Next
these
up,
people.
Anonymous. They didn't put their name on it. A Side of Death is the title of this one. I went to this restaurant and liked the food, but then the server leaned over and whispered, "Would you like a side of death with that?"
Stop it.
Then he took out my fettuccine and formed a pentagram on the table. No one acknowledged me after that. Don't go here, or do, whichever. That was just a weird server. Why are we critiquing the I don't know. Yes.
Ay,
very
ay,
strange
ay,
thing.
I can't.
That's a weird server. Yeah.
Here we go, guys. Snack Attack throwback. It's Friday. It's the 1980s, early 90s. You just got home from a football game and hanging out with your friends. Now you're having a sleepover. What do? You go to the freezer and you get some pizza rolls.
I love some pizza rolls.
Yes, Totino's pizza rolls are the best.
But they scorch your mouth.
I know, but you put them in the oven, you bake them off, So in 1985,
And then you take them out, but I would score
You
them
gotta-
with a fork so that they
Yeah.
can have a little bit of the
so
heat
then
to
you
get out of
don't
there.
bite into it and you're doing that.
Yeah, it's too
All right.
much. I don't like
So
that.
here's a little bit of history for you, my friends.
Okay.
In 1985, Geno Paolucci invented the pizza roll after stuffing leftover egg roll wrappers with pizza toppings.
Interesting.
The result, absolutely freaking genius.
Yeah,
But it's the single hottest thing you've ever burned your tongue on.
absolutely.
And that's the moment America decided we don't need patience. We need lava-filled dough pockets
Yeah.
in 60 seconds or
So
less.
with this chilly kind of weather this weekend, what do you suggest? What's a good snack for this weekend?
So a good snack for this weekend, I would say, do like a little soup, but that's more of like a dinner thing.
Like I made a tortilla soup last night. It was
Oh, so
delicious. It
good.
was really,
Yes.
really good. Yeah.
But if you want like a quick snack, I mean,
what are you eating
I
these
like
days?
oatmeal in the middle of the day when it's cold out.
Mel, we're
it's
talking
good.
snacks here. I mean, no
It's a good
donuts, no nothing. Like you've
No,
got nothing up your arsenal here.
No, let me see. Let me
Gotta
think.
tell you, I'm disappointed in that answer. I just thought soup.
Chips.
What are you?
You get chips.
49?
Stop. Oh, you know what? There's hummus, but it's like a dessert hummus.
Okay.
Have you had that?
No.
So
Sounds gross.
I don't. It's actually not.
Okay.
I don't like pumpkin pie or anything pumpkin flavored. It creeps me out. However, my buddy Jess one time got there's a pumpkin pie flavored hummus. Don't knock it. And
No, I'm not.
She took mini cannoli shells, put that in there, the hummus.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, it was freaking good.
Really?
Yes.
So you get a little crunch with the canola. I like this one.
Yeah,
This is what we needed.
But the pumpkin hummus doesn't taste like pumpkin pie. It's just got like a little hint of pumpkin because I don't really care for
Okay.
pumpkin things.
Okay. I like it
if
with
I
the
like
canola
it,
shells. That's a great
Put
idea.
it in the
Boo.
cannoli shells.
Loving that. All right, Sunnies, that's the sundial to full brightness today. Your laughter lights the room, your love warms it, and your energy, it's pure sunshine spilling over everything.
Yes, and big thank you to the ladies from the Junior Service League giving us all the info to reach out and touch a truck.
And don't go drifting off. We'll be back at 3 o'clock for Addie's Reddit Rundown Report. Super, super pumped about that. We will also be at the Jailbreak 5K
Yes.
this weekend. So, Sunnies, if you still want to get that discount, it is still active. All you got to
Till
do is
midnight.
put the promo code SUNNY, and it's active till midnight tonight. You get $10 off that registration,
Yes.
which you also get a complimentary T-shirt. It's pretty awesome. Who
Absolutely.
are some of these great sponsors we got to say hey
Oh,
to?
guys, we want to thank, because this wouldn't be possible without them, the Bailey Group, All-American Air, Maritime Creative, Flashes and Brilliance.
We got Limelight Theater. Don't forget about Our Town this weekend. Great Expectations Realty and Auction. Don't forget about Hastings. That's where Christina is today.
Yes.
And Old Town Trolley.
About Face Zone Cheer All-Stars, come see me at the Trunk or Treat, 5:30 to 7:30, the St. Augustine Pirate Museum.
Historical Colonial Tour Experience. Emma Concert Association. Bin 39. Who else?
Oh, Panache and the Capybara Cafe.
Loving that.
Don't forget to check out Sunny's List for some great discounts around town. Go to the Roost if you're hungry. Their food never disappoints, and
Boom,
the
boom.
servings are huge.
Love it, love it. You guys are amazing. We'll see you later at 3. Bye,
Bye,
Sunnies.
guys.